Hi, this is Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Thursday evening, November 10th, 2022, and it's over. Summer is over, fall is over, and winter's here. It showed up earlier today. I went into the gym earlier for like half an hour, not very long, just a little high intensity interval training, and came out 30 minutes later. It probably dropped 20 degrees, spitting rain. So there you go. Went to the library tonight. I was hoping to work on my book, but unfortunately there was a lot of activity going on, and all the private rooms were, it was like every other room had somebody in it. So there was like no buffered room or whatever. So I couldn't go in. And then, out in the main area, there were people scattered about, including a guy with just talking openly on his cell phone in front of his laptop. And it was just like, no, okay. The gods do not want me to work on the book tonight. You're writing a book? Yes, I'm writing a book. I'll tell you about it sometime. It's a very short book. It's one of those read it in half an hour sort of things that Amazon loves, right? It's like that. So, but I did get some books from the library, and I got the Alex Katz book again. So I'm gonna work on this later, after I drink a little Kefir and look through some art books, because I kind of like looking through art books first before working on the painting. I'm gonna radically change this painting. I have an idea for that, and then of course always enjoying our fine fermented milk. And I had a bottle of the Kelowna Supernaturals 100% organic vanilla flavored kefir from the Kelowna, Iowa area. Those Amish and Mennonite cows, grass fed, beautiful. Anyway, I had a container of it that was kind of past the sell by date. But I kind of think that like the sell by date and the use by date are completely different. I would hope. And then of course always red cup with lemon water in there, because lemons are beautiful. And you know what else is beautiful is Alex Katz is kind of interesting. Wasn't really into this sort of thing a long time ago, but the more I kind of look at Alex Katz, the more I kind of like him. And of course, he was a contemporary of Fairfield Porter, who is one of my favorites. In fact, I really should bring down my Fairfield Porter book tomorrow night and go through that, because I learned about Fairfield Porter when I was going to art school. Really good. My drawing and painting teacher really turned me onto him, and I don't paint like Fairfield Porter, but I love his stuff, and his art criticism is fantastic too. Nothing like that today. There's just nothing like that today. So, and Alex Katz is very interesting. He's a good interview. There's a bunch of interviews in here, and he's a very interesting character. And he has a very distinct style, and it's very of the this one's in the Des Moines Arts Center, Ada's Garden, 2000. And I kind of like this stuff. I don't paint like this, but I kind of like this stuff. It's highly stylized. And then, he kind of goes a little sort of abstracty too, like this one here, which is must be on the next page here. Previous pages, autumn 1999, oil and lemon. Let's see, 120 by 240 inches. 10 feet by 20 feet. But that better have been a commission, because that's quite a job there. I mean, you know. Some of his later stuff here. And he got around. And then, of course, Allen Ginsberg. And what we got going on tonight here? Just going through the book a little bit. I'm not going to look through it too much here, but I mean, how big is this painting? Yeah, 72 by 60. Can you imagine that in your... Again, like I said last night, hands are the hardest thing to paint. Half the time they look like a mitten. This looks like a mechanical claw. I hate to say it. It's missized, but that's the style. Now, something like this, that's good. Interesting. This stuff from the 50s, these little portraits. Kind of like them. I kind of wish I could do something like that, you know. This is very Porter-esque, kind of late period Porter. He was kind of getting down to this sort of big blocks of color thing, you know. Irving, I mean, look at that. Irving and Lucy. 61.5 by 60. You know, so simple. Look at that. Just that cute. Great painting. Then we always have to stick de Kooning in there. And as I like to say, that you know, he called it woman, but did he have a problem with women? Because I always like to say that. Whenever I see the de Kooning women, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe somebody likes it. Maybe critics like it or whatever. It's in the MoMA and everything like that. I don't get it. Did he not like women? What's going on? And of course, that I like how, you know, kind of radical that is. Very abstract. My feeling for nature there. And there's something interesting about these figures. You know, they even though they're kind of moving, they don't look like they're moving. They look like what would you call it? This reminds me of my work. Yeah, I would say so. But these look like paper dolls, you know. Which maybe that's the point. Kind of interesting. There's the cover. We were getting into the self-portrait with sunglasses. Huge, 96 by 68 inches. Get all these people here. I kind of like it. One flight up, detail, 1968. This is what everybody looked like in 1968, kind of. .72 by 144. This is what people in New England look like. Yeah, I like this style too. Look at Elvis has entered the building. This is great. Blue umbrella. Yeah, I like it. 96 by 144. Huge. Huge. I mean, we're kind of, kind of Hockney-esque. And, again, a little bit of Fairfield Porter. A little bit. But then we're back to your typical Katz. 120 by 198. Just crazy. Crazy. There we go. See? I can, no nudes here. We got even the head cap on there. 120 by 264. Wow, says it 10 feet by 22 feet. That's got to be a polyptych there. It's 4 pieces, I would think. And we got drawings. We got drawings that are that big. 120 by 60 right here. Crazy. Oh. And then, yeah, this is why I also like Alex Katz. So, but save the book there. I don't want to spend too much time here. But the Alex Katz book. When did this come out? Do we have a date here anywhere? Anyone? I don't know. Can't tell. When was it made? It's got an ISBN. I can look it up there. Look at this. Look at all the different prices down here. I'm going to bring this up. £29.95, $49.95, €49.95, €69.95 Canadian, and $79.95 Australian. That's getting into the kind of the too heavy stage there, but that's all right. The other book I picked up tonight was a Rothko book, of course. Who, my landscapes are kind of indebted to him. And yeah, he smoked and drank for a little bit, and he liked the razor blade there at the end. And then his wife died just several months after. And then of course there was the lawsuit, which don't trust. Let's move on from the early stuff. Don't trust the people entrusted for managing your estate. It's yeah. I saw the West Des Moines Library stand. That's where I got it. The West Des Moines Library there. Yeah, they get some good art books. Some of the other libraries in the area, some of the regional libraries, don't have much. They have the George W. Bush Portraits book, which I need to pick up. It's in every library, known to man. Just make fun of it. I shouldn't make fun of it. There's an audience for everything, but I'm not quite sure who that audience is there. But we'll talk about that some other time. And I'm glad they have a new enough books where, yellow center is not a black and white photo. I think those old art books where everything is black and white, it's time to let them go. Or paste over a new color photo on it or something. So there you go. That's a landscape right there. That's what that is. It's a landscape right there. Of course, he named them these just yellow and blue, yellow, blue on orange. Just these names. He wasn't very good with titling. And then this is even worse. Number 14, untitled. This gives artists the idea that, you know what, I should call it number 14 Untitled. No, it's really not a good look. So much money for them. Untitled, 1956. He's got some good floating rectangles, and then some of the other ones just look a little. And I've been to the Rothko Chapel in Houston, and I've seen the 14 black paintings. I've been in there a number of times when I lived there. I didn't work that far away. I worked up on Westheimer, 35th and Westheimer, and so I think it was the Dominial Chapel, and I like going in there because it was always very dark, and it'd have to take some time for your eyes to adjust to the black paintings, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I got to do this here. Houston, yeah, world champs. That's good. All right, these are entering the Untitled black. There it is. He's ready to just slit his wrist right there. So with that in mind, man, like I said, it was like another night where I just kind of didn't want to do anything. I was tired, kind of headachy. Had a lot going on today, meetings, work meetings, being told that let's just roll up our sleeves here and get it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of not happy with the sky. I think it's a little too, I feel like I'm going to be forever working this, right? So I thought I would try something radical here. And I think you know what I'm going to be doing here. I'll bake a cake and frost it. Honestly, I think I get a lot of painting inspiration from watching baking shows on like YouTube, because my wife is always watching these Korean bakers and people that they're always baking these multi-layer cakes, and they're really fantastic. Just works of art. And so I'm like, you know what? I need to batter the side of my paintings in a similar manner here. I gotta do this, dude. What's going on? What is going on in this house? I hear noises. That's it. Always hearing something. I want to leave just like a hint. I'll leave a hint. There you go. Let's try that. And painting with my hands tonight. Let me get a little ambidextrous here. That might not be such a good idea, but I think I'm going to cover this up. It doesn't fit. I'm going to repurpose that Aiken's drawing in another one. I just want to have this line here. I was thinking about it. And so we'll have like the ghost there of let's just do this all the way down. How did I get inspired for this? Well, I saw a painting today on Instagram, and it was kind of mostly white. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. Everything was just kind of, it was kind of impressionistic. It's a modern painting, but I thought that's kind of neat. Why don't I try that? I don't know. Sometimes you just get a cover up. Maybe it's also my signifying that winter's on the way, right? Because it's supposed to get down to 23 Fahrenheit here tonight. You know, yesterday it was, what was the low last night? It was in the 60s. In the 60s. Talk about the weather. Well, it does kind of affect my painting schedule. In the fall, I do kind of over obsess on the fields. Well, even now, I mean, you know, you got beautiful ochres and that sort of thing going on. And this thing's untouchable. How about that? Furnace kicking on. Can you hear it? I'm in the furnace room. This is my life. Live streaming from the furnace room. I'm not sure about this. Yeah. Problematic. Always going to be trouble. Oh my God, look at this. This is old. Well, it's not that old. Heavy body napped crimson. This was napped crimson was the red that my art teacher at the University of Iowa said I should be using. You should use napped crimson. That's not going to work. Look at that. I have ruined this painting so many times. It's terrible. What the hell have I done? Oh man. What? This has gone off the rails. There's anything I can salvage with here. I don't know. White didn't work. Red didn't work. Maybe black will work. Well, could be worse. Lay it out and think. Did you have an idea or plan when you started this? No, I was just winging it. Like everything I do, just winging it. I think we'll leave it there. Look at this. What a mess. We'll leave it there. We'll let it dry. Who knows? I really don't. I don't want to work on that. I want to work on something else. What time is it? 9:05. Move that over to the side there. Let's get back to these okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I got a painting here that's like just not, well, now I've ruined it. So I don't want to mess with the front. What I want to do is I want to play with the back. So a little bit of the acrylic ink here has morphed its way through the fibers a little bit. And so what I want to do is I kind of want to play off that. Let's see where we go. Because I think I'm in an ink mood rather than a paint mood. Let's see here. I'm in a tired mood. That's what I am. Tired. Tired of everybody's crap. Where's the rest of my inks? There you are, hanging out with the bad kids. Maybe this is upside down. Maybe we'll just deal with it. Primary cyan. There you go. Jack the Dripper. That's kind of nice. What are we going to do about this? Naples Yellow Deep. Get a little blue on here. Let's see if that makes it a little green. Of course it does. Find the line and go over it. There you go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I need a little vacation time. That's not it. It's vacation time. I don't want to go on vacation. I just want the vacation time. That's better. That's better. Much better. Leave a little bit of green on the, just a little bit of green there. Just one little bit over the line. One toke over the line. Keep moving. I knew I was going to bring clouds into this. When will I ruin it? Will it be this layer? No. All right. I'm hesitant about down here. It looks orange, but it's yellow. But I kind of want to vamp it up a little bit. You know what I mean? So we'll just let it sit. Sit and dry for just a minute or so. Kefir time. Throw on another layer here. Why doesn't anybody want to pay their rent? I don't get it. I don't want to pay the rent. You'll never pay for the farm. Why can't I get more of somebody else's money? I don't know. That's something I had to deal with today. People not paying the rent. Pay the rent, guys. Pay the rent. Pay the rent one way or the other. That's what I gotta say. Just pay that rent. I'm tempted to do another layer up top here. Don't leave it on for long, Rushton. You will regret it. Spread it out. That's good. Oh my God, that's great. Don't overdo it. Let it sit. Let it soak. Let it do its thing. This was a very, I like this. This experiment was much quicker. And kind of interesting. I've never painted the back of one of my synthetic paper paintings before, I don't think. But when I was going through them, I was thinking about that. Sometimes I wish I could have the live stream running all day. Like 8 hours. Have an 8-hour live stream. It'd be kind of crazy. Look at this here. Yeah, unfortunately I got that writing down there, so that's not really going to be a 11 by 14. Let's try 9 by 12. I didn't do it either. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There's enough meat on the bone there to hide the hover on down there. That's a keeper. We'll let it dry, but I think that's a keeper. I got enough going on with the sky. You know, who's ever seen green clouds like that or this weird field? That's all right. All right. I'm going to wrap things up here. Mark Rushton of markrushtonggallery.com. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And, yeah. It's good. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I do these little dumb little live streams and go through the books and do a little art and things like that. Because, I mean, otherwise I'm tempted to just like not do anything, and that's not good. Or do something else, which is something lazy, you know. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.